Welcome to the 2022 Winter Classic Student Cluster Competition Studio Update Show. Now, here are your hosts, Dan Olds and Addison Snell.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. Fans of computer sports, we are here for you. This is the 2022 Winter Classic Invitational Studio Update Show. I'm Dan Olds, and my broadcast partner, Addison Snell, is out on assignment.
I'm right here, Dan.
Oh, okay then. Well, that's going to make this easier. So, Addison, you know what we're doing today?
Talking to Team Fayetteville.
We certainly are. We're going to meet them, find out what makes them tick, see what they're going to be doing in this competition. Let's get right to that. So, Team Fayetteville. We're going to start with the team leader, David Abdo. Am I pronouncing that right, David? Abdo?
It's Abdo, but it's fine.
Abdo. Okay. Well, still, we want to get it right. There's nothing this show doesn't stand for if not for truth. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, greetings, everyone. As you already know, my name is David Abdo. I am a current senior at Fayetteville State University. I've been in the general computer science program. My hobbies include being an avid gamer and programming on the side. I really enjoy it, and I always had an interest in technology and just trying to see how that works. Been pursuing that. I don't have a lot of experience with the HPC competition, but I'm really interested in getting to learn more and tackling these projects and seeing what we can explore and work on. As far as like other things I've been into, I had a recent internship at Amazon corporate, which I really enjoyed. It really opened my eyes up to that environment and how things on a daily basis work, and got to learn a little bit more programming side experience. I'm currently the team manager of Team Fayetteville. And so far we've been
always give the
trying
respect to the team managers. You work hard. That's right.
We've been going at it. It's been very interesting, just at least the first LPAC or HPC and HPCG benchmarks on seeing how those work. And even though, like I said, this is kind of like our first time, we're pretty enthusiastic about solving these and trying our best.
We love the enthusiasm of bringing new people into high performance computing. You know, it's an interesting challenge figuring out how to take a scientific application, break it up, run it in parallel across all of these different nodes, getting that introduction to it, just figuring out how to parallelize on a few nodes or given application. It's like I told my kids learning to ride a bike. Once you learn to ride at 100 yards, you can ride at 100 miles. It doesn't really change. Now, there are some aspects to larger parallelism, but getting into it that first time is a big deal. And welcome to HPC.
Fantastic. Andres, tell us about you.
My name is Andres.
Andres. I'm sorry about that. Andres.
You're 0 for 2, Dan.
I know.
How are you scoring here so far?
Not so good. So
Andres, go ahead.
Continue.
I am a sophomore here, sophomore, not software. Oh, I'm already thinking about all that.
We've infected him.
Sophomore here at FSU. I'm actually attending these FSU as a part of the early college program at Cross Creek. And I think it's been a really, really great opportunity. I would never have known about this competition, and I would never have met the rest of my team without it. And it's difficult. I looked at it. The first glance, I was so confused, but I'm really excited to learn about it too, especially with the help of everyone else.
Fantastic. So are you still in high school?
Yeah, I'm in my senior year of high school.
Nicely done. Very nicely done. That's impressive.
It is impressive. There's been a scant history of high school students getting to participate in various types of student cluster competitions. It has happened before. I'm always impressed when it does. So you've got a bright future ahead of you if you can stick with it.
Yeah. Although I'm not sure if our vendor pals, we can get you an internship, but I don't know if they'll go ahead and draft you for a full-time job just based on this because of your age.
Oh, you wait and see what universities want to pounce on him, though.
Well, yeah, there is that too. So, Jean, tell us about you.
Hello, everyone. Well, my name is John, as everybody knows. I'm a veteran. I'm here in Fort Bragg, and I've been here for about 15 years.
Oh, cool.
And after I got retired from the military, I wanted to do a little shift in change in careers. So I enjoyed the computer aspect of and how things are going and evolving in the world, and I wanted to get into it. So I started in computer science in 2018. I'm a current in my senior year. So if everything goes as I'm planning, I should be graduating this May.
Fantastic. And thank you for your service too.
Thank you, sir.
Dan likes doing these types of shows with veterans. Jesse Lanham, who's his co-anchor over on our podcast at Radio Free HPC, is a Marine, right, Dan?
She just got commissioned as a second lieutenant. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And we have a couple of other military in the competition as well. So that's
never mind fantastic. The fact that military is a huge use case for high performance computing. They're big time HPC users. So if you're doing both of those things, there's a big overlap.
Oh, absolutely. So Octavia, it's down to you.
Hi, my name is Octavia Riddick, just like the movie. Just had to throw that in there. But
not a bad movie. I thought the sequel was a little weak.
I could agree, but some people have different opinions on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a senior at Fayetteville State. I don't have too much. I'm sorry, I get stage fright talking.
Oh, don't worry. It's just us. And the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are going to watch.
Nobody's going to watch this anyway. You're fine.
I don't have too much experience with high performance computing. I mostly got into this competition because of David. He's one of my best friends. So
nice work, David.
He was telling me to put myself out there and, get some experience where I can. So here I am.
Fantastic. And we hope that it sort of, grabs hold of your imagination and you take a little deeper look at this. When did you say you were graduating?
I'm graduating this May.
This May. Okay. So maybe you're looking for a job.
Yes. We're
gonna have
hold your resume up to the screen so everyone can see it.
We will be soliciting your resumes, and we'll make sure they get into some pretty cool places.
All right.
So, you guys did okay on the first challenges, the LINPAC and the HPCG.
I think anyone who did okay is doing great, Dan.
Oh, I agree.
Don't be such a sourpuss over there.
I agree, but that's my role. I am that guy. Like my coffee, I'm stale and old and bitter. But I kind of got the feeling from your scores that you concentrated more on just getting a run in and didn't really have the chance or the time to optimize much. Is that fair?
I think there's a fair assessment. I know for sure I was. Well, I'll even admit, even though it seems embarrassing, this is kind of my first time using Linux so extensively.
Not embarrassing at all.
First time out of the chute, you're running HPL and HPCG. I mean, that's pretty good.
If you're going to start with Linux, those are some pretty powerful things to start with. Now, have you done any work with our pals at BioTeam yet? With Shane over there?
I have been in contact with Shane. I just sent him our available times. He wanted us to meet together to go over some of the information. He basically sent us a Google Drive of, I guess, a compiler and test environment we can use to just play around with, and some other reading material.
Not bad.
So we just have to meet with him.
Yeah, Shane is good. Shane is very good. So he will square you away on the stuff that's coming up and on anything HPC in particular. They're very good at BioTeam, and Shane is one of their best. So I'm glad you're getting hooked up with him. So what were your impressions when you first started this competition?
Well, you mean go first? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Personally speaking, I knew it was I guess you say, different playing field. And I just had kind of an interest, exploring different fields, because I know like computing and computer science is just so broad. I just kind of wanted to put my foot out there, see what else is there. From the school standpoint, though, they just kind of presented it like, hey, you can just do this competition. It might, look very nice as well. So that was also a benefit I saw. And so far, yeah, I guess you could say kind of what I expected. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be like 100% there.
Oh, yeah.
Start, but
no,
I definitely
of course not.
Keep up.
No, I mean, and you're new to this. It's not just going to come to you. You're going to have to learn how to ride the bike, as Addison said. So, Octavia, what are you hoping to get out of this?
First and foremost, experience, or kind of like a guideline as to what some jobs are looking for, like what kind of work you would be doing if you were to be working with this type of stuff.
Good. It will do that. How about you, Gene? What are you thinking?
Actually, I'm doing a cluster with Raspberry Pis for matrix multiplication. So that is my research this year, because I wanted to do something a little bit more since it's my last semester. So it kind of translates into what we're doing with this. It's, of course, not such a big scale, but it relates a little bit. So I really enjoy it, and it was pretty.
It relates quite a bit. You're doing it on Raspberry Pis, but it's still parallel computation. So kudos for taking that on.
And matrix multiply is not all that far away from what LinPack does.
LinPack is exactly what LinPack does.
Yeah. So you've been essentially working on running LinPack. You can practice.
Get it on the top 500 list, your Raspberry Pis.
Yeah. And actually you get that thing up and running, and that'll run, the NASPAR benchmarks you're going to be working on next. So, yeah. So,
all right, Andres, how about you?
Well, I learned about this first day of the semester. One of my teachers, after all the syllabus reading, the first day stuff, he just showed it off. And I was like, well, I think that would be really cool. I mean, because I've loved computers and like programming since I was very, very young. Like since I was playing Minecraft, I'd always want to think about what can I do with this? What can I do with that? And so I knew it was going to be hard because it's high processing computing. So, I didn't really exactly have a good idea of what exactly it was going to be and how hard it would be. But I just got curious. So I had to go do it.
Well, the thing is, given your age, that once these seniors have graduated out, you could have the team next year and mold it in your image.
Team leader, absolutely. You've got 5 years of eligibility total. That's pretty good. 6 if he red shirts.
Yeah, he could red shirt for 1 year. That's true. That's a good point. But that's fantastic. Now, let me ask you this. Are you all meeting together at all, or have you just been separate?
We have been meeting together mainly through Discord, which is just a messaging platform.
Are you in person at all together?
Me and Octavia actually are at the school. But Gene, as far as Gene and Andreas, no, we haven't been meeting in person.
Well, we would like to encourage that. And how we would like to encourage it is to bribe you with snacks.
Everyone likes snacks.
Everyone likes snacks. Yeah. Food, free food. You're in college. This is a good thing. Well, you're kind of in college, Andres.
It's not a healthy thing.
It's not good for you. No, it's not going to be good for you.
It's good and it's for you. So it's good for you.
But we're going to leave the exact choice of snacks up to you guys. I am going to, on behalf of Intersect 360 Research, forward you some money into your Venmo account, David. And you use that to ply the team with snacks, and hopefully we'll get you meeting in person at least sometimes, because that will really help in the coming weeks with what you're doing in the competition. Is that a deal?
Yeah, greatly appreciate that, everyone. I think snacks is the most important meal of the day.
That's right.
Snacks, food,
Snacks, the most
drinks.
important meal of the day.
Get
some caffeine in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about you buying, celery sticks and cranberry juice.
Oh, no.
I want some hardcore snackage.
Yeah.
Okay.
HBC fuel.
Absolutely. Be sure and work the salted stuff in there too. Sugar, salt, caffeine. That's the
essence of HPC right there.
It really is. It really is. So with that, it was great meeting you all. We really appreciate you taking the time and work hard.
Congratulations, Fayetteville State. Welcome to the competition. Welcome to the industry.
Absolutely. And if you have any questions, let us know. And for all of the thousands and thousands of people out there viewing, stay tuned for more team interviews, more sponsor interviews, mentor interviews, and more of the 2022 Winter Classic Student Cluster Competition. Bye-bye.